Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohd Aslam, and let me start by asking you a question. Did you know which country currently ranks number one for obesity in the whole of Southeast Asia? Well, don't be surprised, but the answer is actually our beloved country, Malaysia. As we all know, it has become a culture in between Malaysians to really enjoy our food and, more worryingly, not put focus into healthy moving habits. This, in turn, has led our generation to become more complacent and led to our population being above the obesity level. Well, now, today, I'm going to explain to you why you should start personal training right away. First of all, what is personal training? Personal training is a professional service that can be considered a one to one training that helps people achieve their results. Remember, it is the new year, and as always, everybody has their fitness goals. But what happens in February and March? Those big and amazing fitness goals tend to be just a thing of the past. Most people cannot remain focused on the results. And even if they are focused on the process, sometimes they are unable to achieve the desired results and therefore give up. Here is where personal training comes in order to make sure that you realize those fitness goals. Next up, let's find out who are personal trainers. Well, personal trainers can't just be anybody. Personal trainers are actually certified individuals who are trained to create customized exercise programs in order for you to achieve your fitness goals. Whether you are at a beginner level or even at an advanced or master level, personal trainers have the perfect program for you. Not only that, personal trainers will also ensure that their programs are tailor made to your results as to make sure that you're working out within your threshold. Now, a lot of people tend to have a little bit of a negative light on personal training. The reasons being because it is normally more costly than training by yourself. But today, I would like to make you realize that personal training is not something that you actually want, but it's actually something that you all need. So, there are five reasons why you should choose personal training in order to smash your fitness results in 2025. It is also known as the 5M. So let's start with the first M. The first M stands for mentor. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important for us to have a mentor in anything that we do. Whether it's learning music, learning a subject at school, learning a new skill, or pretty much anything that we want to accomplish, it is very important to have somebody who is an expert in that field to teach us step by step using their knowledge and experience. Having a personal trainer will mean to say that you have this mentor. And this mentor will be able to guide you step by step using their experience and also their past exercise exposure in order for you to be able to achieve your results faster. Not only that, whenever you feel lost or you feel in a difficult spot, your mentor will be there in order for them to carry you and show you the right path. The second M is what we call motivate. Well, motivation is basically something that everybody struggles with, especially when it comes to fitness. For your kind information, exercise can be done anywhere using almost anything. However, a lot of us really struggle in order for us to properly exercise or remain consistent with our exercise routine. This is because there is so many external factors that normally tend to make us lose focus. And once we lose focus, we realize that we are unable to get our results, and that puts us in an even more negative light. Well, then, with a personal trainer, you will have somebody who will be constantly ready to motivate you every single day. From eating right to making sure that you turn up for your sessions to making sure that you follow up on your training and go through the progression process, your trainer will ensure that your motivation levels are at its peak because that's their job by motivating you to push harder and also by motivating you to stay consistent. The trainers can ensure that you only stop when you've got your results And even when you have your results, we aim higher and strive to do better. Now, let's go for the third M. The third M and the fourth M are very, very important elements of personal training as well. The third M is what we call maximize. Maximize is in the sense of ensuring that even though you have limited time or resources, you can still maximize productivity during your session. Remember, it does not mean that you have to train 6 or 7 days a week, 3 or 4 hours per session in order for you to get results. With a personal trainer, believe it or not, you only need 2 or 3 times a week, 60 minutes per session, and you can still achieve great results. This is because the personal trainer will make sure that there is sufficient rest in between sets, but not too much. Also, they will tailor make your program to make sure that they hit the right muscle and also ensure that the form is right so that we can achieve maximum pressure on whichever area of the body that we are looking to focus on. This will make sure that we do not waste any time and most importantly, maximize productivity during our session. That is why, if you realize, people who tend to train with a personal trainer are actually 8 out of 10 times more likely to achieve their results, not only faster but also more fully as compared to somebody that trains on their own. The fourth M is called minimize. Well, when we talk about minimize or minimum, we are actually basically referring to the minimum chance of picking up an injury. Well, all of us are very excited during our sessions and sometimes may get carried away. Otherwise, some of us are maybe just a little bit naive and may do something in the wrong way or using the wrong technique. Therefore, by having a personal trainer, you can make sure that you push your limits but in a safe way. This means to say that the personal trainer will ensure that although we are pushing ourselves, but we are pushing ourselves using the right form in which we are not going to be causing any sort of hurt or pain to any of our joint or muscles. Remember, even though we are very motivated, but once we get injured, it could actually dampen our motivation and in fact make us even worse than where we were before. Therefore, by having a personal trainer, we can minimize the risk of injuries and work out stress free. The last and final M is what we call momentum. So, momentum is basically going to be something which is related to how consistent we can be in continuing exercise until we reach our results and beyond. Remember, the first session coming to the gym is somewhat heavy. The second session becomes easier. The third session becomes even easier. And after a month or two, once the momentum is set, we will start thinking of a gym as a place to release stress and also even as a hobby. And that's why the personal trainers will ensure that this momentum remains at its peak and you never break the momentum. Some people even complain that even although they have achieved some momentum during their exercise, but once they stop due to reasons which are personal or because they don't have enough motivation or guidance, starting back could be 3 times as harder as the first time they actually started training in the first place. Therefore, by having a personal trainer, your momentum is guaranteed to be maintained. Finally, it is now clear that personal training is really worth to ensure you absolutely smash your fitness goals this year. So together, let's make 2025 the year to be in the best shape of your life. Get started today. There's a link for a free trial which will be sent to your email and you can book a session with me, your personal certified trainer, in order for you to achieve your results as soon as possible. If you're still pondering and thinking about whether you should start or whether personal training is worth investing in, I would like to leave you all with a closing thought. Remember, take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live in. Assalamu alaikum and thank you very much.